Hello and thank you for watching another edition of RedBeardShaves. Today I'm in the last bathroom in our house. This is a little half bathroom in our soon to be no longer our home, but somebody else's wonderful home. And I'm going to be shaving. I figured the green wall's in here, and I'm one of the last ones to show you guys this soap is WSP Fresh Vetiver. And this is the Formula T base, so this is their tallow base. I'm going to be using my Edwin Jagger DE89 today with a Polsilver blade. And I have this beautiful brush by Craving Shaving. Calls this the Jurassic. Very nice brush. It has a synthetic Duro knot, for which Charles always makes sure that we state that he actually purchases this Duro knot from PAA and Douglas Smythe. So I'm just going to go ahead and wet the head. A little bit of hot water and get this shave going. Get this shave going and get on to more packing. All right. So this Fresh Vetiver is a wonderful scent they came out with, I believe, in July. And WSP was kind enough to send me a tub of the soap, and I've been holding on to it until I could place an order with them because I really liked how fresh and clean and how the vetiver shined through, so I really wanted to have the matching splash, and been holding off until I got that, which I just received yesterday. So now, without further ado, I get to try out this wonderful soap. And very, very, very good scent strength. I'd call it medium to strong. It has not an overpowering scent to vetiver. It's balanced quite nicely, but the vetiver still comes through. Some people don't care for the scent of vetiver, which is kind of a fresh, rooty, cut grass scent to my nose. But I really enjoy it. It just screams clean and summertime and fresh. Really, really like it. And I think I made enough lather for about 4 people to head shave. But that's okay. I love my lather. D89 hasn't been getting much love lately, so thought I'd pull it out before it gets packed away with the majority of the Shave Den gear. Get one last good shave in it. Probably be using my Rockwell pretty much daily when I'm in my temporary Shave Den. Think I've got that figured out. We're going to be keeping our camp trailer out at my in-laws' property, so I'll be able to use their guest bathroom as a temporary shave den. While we pursue the hunt to find a different property. Something hopefully will come up pretty soon. We're going to start looking for those other properties probably this coming weekend, after we've got the move all done and we're out of the house and somewhat nestled into our temporary home, our camp trailer. So have no fear. I'm gonna keep plugging away doing videos. My in-laws have a really nice creek that's flowing through the back part of their property, and I almost thought about doing a nice cold water shave down there for you guys. I don't know if there'd be any interest in that or not. WSP is one of my favorite bases, as many of you know. And when we were camping last week, the sole soap that I took was the WSP Cedar Citron, and had excellent shaves during the half a week of camping we were on. But then also, what I noticed about the Cedar Citron is it was such a good, strong scent, and I did not get a single mosquito bite from the neck up whenever I had shaved for many hours afterwards. So it worked as a good mosquito repellent on top of being a fantastic scent and a wonderful performing soap. Kept those little critters away. All right, a little quick rinse off here. And going for round 2. For those of you who don't know, WSP, also known as Wet Shaving Products, is located in Chandler, Arizona. I was able to meet the fine folks at WSP when I was there this last spring for Big Shaves West. And really, really cool people to interact with and get to know. Lee, the owner, and Melanie, also known as Mel, who's their social media outlet person, were so inviting and answered any questions, gave me a whole tour of the facility. We met with Lee during the Tombstone trip and had some lunches and dinners with him, and really cool guy. A lot of fun to be around. And their shipping is some of the quickest shipping that I've encountered in the wet shaving. So they do the majority of their sales, obviously, online, and they make it a priority to get the product out to the customer. So it's always pretty nice. I know for me, when I'm waiting for a mail call to come, I just like want it to get here. It's like waiting for Christmas morning. So having an artisan that takes that seriously, kind of understanding the end from the consumer, is really quite lovely. Oh, such a good scent. I really, really, really like Vetiver. Like Vetiver Planet from PAA is just a very strong vetiver that I really enjoy, but it's a little bit too strong for my wife. So I think this is a good balance. She'll actually really enjoy this. Okay. Gonna be slick. I'll have to make sure I don't drop the razor here. I typically gravitate towards the rustic formula, which is WSP's vegan base. The Formula T, the tallow base, still performs excellent as well. Still has very good primary and secondary slickness. Same cushion. Probably lathers up a little bit easier than the rustic formula does. But I feel like the rustic formula just barely inches out the Formula T for secondary slickness. Don't get me wrong, Formula T is no slouch. It is slick as well. I'm having a hard time just holding on to the razor handle. And I didn't bring down my alum block from the bathroom upstairs. So yeah, big moves in 2 days. Crazy to think that it's already here. One of the things that's given me fits is I have a motorcycle I'm trying to get running so I can move it. I haven't rode it in quite a while, so it's just been sitting, so I've been working on getting it a tune up and getting it running so I'll be able to drive it out of here rather than put it in the back of my pickup. And that has been giving me a little bit of fits. I have 2 of the 3. I have electricity, I have spark, but I don't have a lasting fire. That's the last little part that I'm working through right now. But it'll happen, and I have a little bit of time still to iron out the wrinkles on that. My son is wanting to have a ride on a motorcycle, something furious, but I think he's a little too young and wild for that. My luck, he'd go jumping right off. Maybe next year. Okay, go ahead and do a cold water rinse here. Lots of slickness left on the head after rinsing off. Want to go play softball now. Smells like a freshly cut softball field. Maybe a golf course after the mowers have just went through. And I now have my fresh Vetiver matching splash. This actually has witch hazel in it, so I don't find a need to add additional witch hazel. And there is alcohol in this as well. Still feeling a little bit of the residual effects from the carve last night. It got me a super, super close shave. So I got a little bit of that alcohol burn. But nonetheless, this Vetiver scent, fresh Vetiver, is fantastic. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this shave, and I hope you'll continue to leave me some comments and show the support. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. I don't take any of it for granted. September 1st is going to be my giveaway for the 250 subscribers, so be on the lookout for that. If you haven't seen that video yet, check it out, subscribe, like, and comment on that video. You'll be entered. On that note, Red Beard out. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.